joined by the legendary Mr. Mike Tyson and of course His Royal Highness Sheikh Tahnoon. May we please request the media? आराम से प्लीज सब लोग प्लीज बैठ जाइए आराम से. Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Mr. Mike Tyson, His Royal Highness Sheikh Tahnoon, Prince of Abu Dhabi, and His Excellency Zulfikar Ghadiali. May we please request all the guests to please take your seats. Yes. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, gracing the occasion and the country for the very first time, none other than the legendary Mr. Mike Tyson. Thank you so much indeed for joining. We also have the august presence of His Royal Highness Sheikh Tahnoon, the Prince of Abu Dhabi, along with His Excellency Zulfikar Ghadiali. So firstly, a warm welcome indeed to all of our guests here at the press conference, the launch of the Kumite 1 League. And on that note, we've heard from both of our guests, and I'm going to request His Royal Highness Sheikh Tahnoon to also share a few words with all of us as well. So if I may please request you to share your words with the gathering. Well, those log, abhi bari hai ki press conference ko continue kare. So let's have you all please settle. Photograph ka session bhi chalega, but let's hear it from our guests as well. Let's have all of you please settle. Aram se kar lete hain. And let's hear it from His Royal Highness Sheikh Tahnoon.
Assalamu alaikum. Namaste, India. We came here to support both teams, of course, India and UAE. No matter who wins, we will still support the both teams the same way, and hope everybody an amazing night tomorrow and a good fight, and hope and that's it. I'm just here to support both teams and wish both teams all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed for joining us, and may I now request His Excellency Zulfikar Ghadiali to also share his words.
Everyone, we are very proud and happy to be associated with the Kumite 1 League. Just for my introduction, I am CEO for the Royal Office of His Highness Sheikh Tahnoon bin Saeed Al Nahyan. Sheikh Tahnoon is a grandson of ruler of Al Ain in Abu Dhabi, and a trained army man and an ardent fan of MMA and fights. His entire family has been passionate about sports and physical endurance and activity. And I think that's what we are here to support. And happy to answer any questions with Sheikh and Tyson the Great himself.
Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, it's now time to hear from the legend himself. लेकिन एक जोरदार तालियां हो जाए, cameras को जरा separately रखकर जोरदार तालियां हो जाए, because for the very first time, he's not only graced the occasion but graced the country for the very first time, ladies and gentlemen. May we please hear from the legendary Mike Tyson.
Hi, I'm just very grateful to be here. This is my first time in India. I'm very excited about being here. This is something I never dreamed of before. And I'm just happy to be here. I look forward to going to the fight. And I wish to both the best teams, the best man wins. Or woman. Thank you.
Firstly, thank you very much, sir, for joining us. In fact, when we're talking about combat sports, and the one name that resonates in all of our hearts, all of our minds, is you indeed, sir. So thank you so much for joining in.
Thank you so much.
All right. So, well, on that note, let us now move on to the next segment of the program. We've got to hear from our dignitaries. Also, please note that pehla jo fight night hai, the first fight night will be scheduled tomorrow at the Dome. So I hope all of you are geared up for this wonderful match tomorrow, the fight night. Well, on that note, let's get the questions from the media as well, now that we have heard from all of our dignitaries. What we're going to do is, while we open the floor for Q&A, I'm going to request you to please raise your hands. We'll have the mics passed on as well, and then we'll take the questions. So, okay, we have a couple of hands coming in here. Tanya, I'll pass on the mic this way. All right, let me do the honors.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Zohair from media. Mike, to your left. Yeah. Hi. Most welcome to India. We are quite very excited and glad to see you over here in India in blood and flesh. So we have heard a lot of stories about you. You have been a... So we have been hearing stories about you that you are a boxer who played not to lose any time, and you are a sportsman who is known for his spirit of never to lose. So what's your message to the sportsmen and women in India, and how excited are you to be here in India?
The other one.
Hello.
Well, hello. I'm very excited to be here, and that's why I wish the best of luck to both of the fighters that be here. And when you were telling me about never losing, in life everybody lose. We lose everything in life at one time or another. But I'm just knowing if you lose in life, to never be discouraged and to keep on fighting, to keep on training. And that's what I learned during life. Never to give up.
All right, well, also let's take more questions about the league as well. I'm sure there would be some questions coming in there. So I'm going to pass on the mic. All right, there you go.
Right. Big honor to talk to you, sir. Welcome to India. My question is, as a boxing legend, what are you also an MMA fan? And if so, who are some of your biggest fighter inspirations in the world of MMA, or fighters you enjoy watching?
I'm a big fan of MMA. I go to the UFC all the time. In Las Vegas, it's sponsored in Las Vegas, the UFC. So I go there all the time. Dana White is a good friend of mine, so I go to the UFC all the time.
All right, let's take the next question. Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Right. What are your thoughts on the concept of Kumite One League? For the first time, we're having something like a country versus a country rather than an individual versus individual. What are your thoughts on it?
Somebody interpret that for me.
So, Mike, the question was, what is your thought about the Kumite One League? So, typically in the MMA match, you have individual fighters fighting, but this one is country versus country, India versus UAE. So, what's your thought about it?
I think that's awesome, the competition between the two countries, and I think they should always continue to have something like that, because that's really awesome for inspiration for your country. So I'm going to be excited to come to all the Kumar One Leagues I can, as long as I've been invited by Brother Muhammad. Thank you.
Maybe I could also request Mr. Aditya to share his thoughts about this particular format as well.
So, check. So we do have, as Mike said rightly, I mean, this is something very different than what has happened before. You see MMA, you see all different promotion all across the world doing individual sport. But when you tag along where you tag along the country pride along with the athletes, you're going to have a product which is not going to sell, but where athletes going to focus. They're not going to fight for themselves, but they're going to fight for the country. They're going to represent the country, and they're going to make the country proud. So usually you typically wait for Olympics to happen every 4 years, but now with Kumite One League, with this MMA fighting championship, we're going to do this every season. So you're going to see more number of fighters coming in and representing their country and making their country proud.
That's what I wanted to say.
So this question is with Sheikh Tanun. To your left, sir? Oh yeah, to your left, yeah. How are you feeling to be here in India? And this question is about, this is sports, mixed martial arts. Really, we are quite thankful to you to just have